and I'd like to do a little slimy update. And that is some yellow slime mold. Isn't that delightful? Well, I'm just checking out this yellow slime that I saw yesterday, and it's really changed quite a bit. Day 3 of slime mold. First it looked like scrambled eggs, and then it looked like dog vomit, and now it looks like it's making spores. Ariel noticed that the slime mold, which is now producing spores, has moved into the shape of a heart. Howdy, Possum Patty here. It is June 6th and I am nature journaling. We had about 9/10 of an inch of rain last night. It was quite a dark and misty morning. But now the sky has started to clear. Partly cloudy right now. It was quite a misty morning, very humid and very tropical. In the afternoon, we had quite the tropical downpour with thunder and lightning. A while back, I had made this stamp out of speedball rubber stamp material. You carve it out, and it is the Native American symbol for a thunder and lightning storm. And these are nimbocumulus clouds, because you can see the rain coming down. And the little triangle at the top represents the thunderhead cloud and little bolts of lightning coming out. And I decided I'd use that stamp on my page today. And then I got a little messed up with the rain gauge, because last night we had almost an inch of rain. And I think I emptied the rain gauge. And then my husband went out and emptied it again, and he said there was about 1.5 inches of rain in there. So I think we had almost an inch and then another 1.5 inches. And I have a dragonfly update. I saw the dragonfly again when I was out by the sand mound, and I got another picture of him. And on this picture, you can see him swiveling his head about looking for some prey, because the painted skimmer is a percher. So you know a percher by its behavior, because it lands in a more horizontal position and moves its head around. So today's page is about I'd rather be a smartweed than a dumb flower. Of course, not that I think flowers are dumb, but this is just a silly saying when you're trying to learn about smartweeds. Smartweeds are members of the buckwheat family in the genus Polygonum. And you can tell this family because they have swollen joints or nodes and have a clear or opaque sheath around the joint, and this is called the ochrea. And this one has a thumbprint. And the back of the leaf does not feel smooth. Now both of these plants are growing in the yard. This one, I believe, is the lady's thumb. It is not native. It definitely had the thumbprints on the leaves. But the leaves felt fuzzy and had little tiny jaggedy teeth along the edge. At first, I didn't see the little hairs on the ochrea, but after I brought a piece in and looked at it under the zooming microscope, I did notice the little hairs. This one was growing over by the sand mound. But out in the front along the driveway were these other ones that looked similar, but a little different. I noticed that the leaves on this one were much smoother. So this is the one growing out by the stone wall. And these leaves do not have that dark spot on them, the lady's thumbprint. And the backs are pretty smooth. And the flower buds are just coming out, they're pink. And it definitely had long hairs on the ochrea. And in this part at the bottom of the leaf, right here, it's got little hairs on it. I don't believe this one is a native either. And I did find information about the native one, and that's called the Pennsylvania Smartweed. And you can tell that one because it doesn't have the hairs on the ochrea. I haven't found that one yet. I'd like to give a shout out to everyone on this International Nature Journaling Week, Day 6, but especially my two friends, Susie and Rachel. Thanks for coming along. Bye-bye.